If India has to grow, it's very important that my reportees have the guts to challenge me. I've always believed in the credo that you always have to recruit people who are much more smarter than you.
I think every organization has something called core values, but it is most important being practiced than on the paper. It is our responsibility as a leader, as a people function, helping leaders, managers, employees walking the talk of those core values.
If you see the journey of the last 4.5 years from ground zero to 4,000 plus employees, it's the fastest ramp that any semiconductor company in India has done.
Hi, this is Narasimha Sudhakar. I lead the global supply chain team in India, and it's been an exciting journey. I still remember September 30th, 2019, I joined in. We used to just execute tasks. And then gradually we moved up the value curve to become the owner of those tasks. How did we do that? Because the main concentration was on hiring very, very good people initially. The second important thing on the leadership was people focus. Ensure that their aspirations are met. In that way, global supply chain team has a lot of opportunities to move laterally too. In fact, one of my colleagues has completed 40 years in Micron. So always drill down to my leaders that, hey, talk to people. And I know when I'm giving them time, they will give more than 100% to the work on hand. So the natural journey of progress is to become a subject matter expert in that particular area. And when you become a subject matter expert, when you develop the team, it's but natural that the global leadership comes to India. And that's where we are right now in this journey.
Hey, this is Srinivas Vedula. I manage total rewards for India and EMEA. My primary responsibilities are to create great employee experiences by building total reward programs at Micron. We work with some of the smartest people on this earth. We all think in general that people are logical. However, how empathetically you are connected with the team member and their families is remembered for a long time. And I often use the word called reach beyond employee, and we bake that into our thinking while designing any program. So experience is ultimately touching the human emotion, and it is an integral part of our offering. Sometimes they appreciate and sometimes they'll be tough in their feedback, and that's how we get going and we keep enhancing and evolving.
Hi, my name is Jhansi Putham. I lead the talent acquisition at Micron India. Now, ahead of the curve, I think it truly resonates with the work that we do. For multiple reasons, India is on the cusp of evolution of semiconductor industry. And if you see, we're the first company to start the assembly and test in India, a historical moment for all of us to be very proud about. And over the last 4.5 years, we have more than 1,000 patents that we have filed. It's only possible because of the innovative and diverse ideas that each employee would get in. It's a beautiful combination where you have on one side of the table 20-30 years experienced leaders talking about wisdom on what has been done and how things could be done. And on the other side of the table, you have Gen Zs always playing by the new rules, challenging why we cannot do a particular thing in a way that it was done. And I'm so proud that Micron walks the talk. It's one part of it, having policies, but when you kind of really implement that, the happiness that I get is something that I can truly experience. I think I would fail to express that in words.